Alright, today we're going to be taking a look at Galactic Challenge Ilum Resistance bonuses for Ewoks. Gotta say, this one was surprisingly simple. I got all of the feats in one battle, full auto, and to top it off, my Ewoks aren't even all relic. I have two that are gear 12 on this team. So this was a surprisingly simple Galactic Challenge. Ironically, I did want to record this in real time, and then after I ended up getting this done, I was like, man, I really should have. This would have been fantastic. But anyways, let's take a look at it. So, the feats were full squad of Ewoks. Complete the battle, like I always say, if you did number 1, obviously you did number 2. Complete the battle after attempting to inflict damage over time 30 times. And complete the battle after scoring at least 30 critical hits. So, on the top tier, this is the team I use. Chief Chirpa, Wicket, Princess Kneesaa, Paplu, and Logray. The top 3 are all Relic 7, but the bottom 2 are only Gear 12. And we were able to do this very easily. Before I forget, I did want to take a look at what the modifiers were, just in case that was making any kind of difference. We have the global modifier as Test of Strength. All units are inflicted with 10 stacks of hesitation at the start of the battle, which persists through defeat and can't be resisted, dispelled, or prevented. Whenever our character uses a special ability, dispel 1 stack of hesitation. At 0 stacks, recover 50% health and gain clarity, which persists through defeat and cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Hesitation means you have minus 5% offense and minus 5% tenacity per stack, and you can't get and you can't assist or gain bonus turn meter. But when you gain clarity, you get plus 50% tenacity and plus 30% offense. Plus, whenever a debuff is resisted, gain 5% critical chance and 5% critical damage, stacking for the rest of the battle. Alright, our modifiers were booby traps. Ewok allies have plus 50% counter chance and plus 20% speed, not flat 20, a 20%. Whenever an enemy targets an Ewok ally while attacking out of turn, that enemy is stunned for 1 turn at the end of the turn. Limit once per turn per enemy. Wow, it's very confusing wording. Which can't be evaded or resisted. So I'm sure that helps a lot because we're gaining a huge chance to counter. And it says whenever an Ewok ally attacks out of turn. So that would be like assists or possibly even a counter chance, right? Fearless Fortitude. That's the resistances modifier, which almost doesn't matter because for the most part they're kind of just standing there, not so much on a stun lock, but almost like on a turn meter removal lock. But anyways, Fearless Fortitude. Whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect from a resistance ally, that ally gains heal over time for 1 turn. Whenever a resistance ally gains a buff, they also gain 5% potency, critical chance, and critical damage, stacking until the end of the battle, and 10% turn meter. Ally gains heal over time for 1 turn. So, now on to the battle, as we already saw the lineup, and here we go. There we go. So to start, you're kind of forced with going after, whatever the heck her name is over there, Amlin Haldo, because she taunts. So you're kind of stuck behind this and told your Ewoks finally kill them, and this is just a slow burn. I mean, it's Ewoks we're talking about here. Yes, they're good at taking a lot of turns, so that helps, but you just stand here forever. I'm not standing here, but you just watch this forever with nothing really happening to the enemies. I think the timer gets down to about 11 minutes before we finally win, which means that this is about a 4-minute battle on full auto. But the last time I did this, I didn't even lose a character. I got very close. Somebody was almost dead. I thought I was going to lose one, and then they healed up, and we were fine. So let's see what happens this time. Just focus on Amelin, because she's tauntsy. She just started taunting again. She wasn't taunting, and then she was for no reason, so just get her out of here so we don't have to deal with her. Then what I like to do is try to influence them to go after Han, only because I know Han hits hard. So get him out. And then I influence them to go after Rose, not because Rose is good, but because she's pretty worthless, so she should be pretty easy to take out. So I figure might as well just get another character out of the way, that way then it's less characters attacking me, you know what I mean? Then I have them go after Poe, because out of the two, he's less of a pain in the dick than she is, with her constant foresight and all that. And then we just go after Rey last. So I guess in a way it's not full auto. I do influence it. But I mean, I'm not actually playing. It's on auto. I just tap, hey, go after Han. Hey, go after Rose. Oh, another thing I think is Kneesaa must make a massive difference for this team. Like, I feel like if you don't have Kneesaa, you probably won't be successful at this. Because from my experience with the Ewoks, Kneesaa is huge. I mean, she turns the Ewoks from a piece of crap squad to something that's oddly viable. I mean, look, we're max creating a Galactic challenge with 2 G12s on the team. But then even like in Grand Arena, her Omicron makes a huge difference. Like, the Ewoks are like pretty solid, pretty good under her. So I'm just saying, if you don't have Kneesaa, maybe this won't go the same way for you. But yeah, as you see, we're almost there. Come on. Get this doofus out. There he is, and now it's just her. She can have her stupid foresight all she wants. We'll be able to take enough turns to keep that foresight off of her, so it won't even matter. See, she dodged that, but boom, now you're taking all this. Hope you think you're cool with your foresight. And as I said, we're down to 12 minutes now. We're in the 11s. This round, I think, went a lot better than my first round, too, because I didn't get close to losing anybody. Everybody, pretty sure, maintained a decent level of full health and a sliver of protection, actually. So, way better than last time. I'm not sure why. That must just be an RNG thing, because I otherwise played this exactly the same way as I did the first time. Yeah, this takes forever, because this is why I go after her last, because I'm not trying to deal with this. Come on, Kneesaa, just keep throwing that. Keep throwing it. Not just 3, dang it. Come on. Wipe this broad out. Hitting that 11-minute mark. Okay, yep. Yep. Okay, come on. Somehow she keeps healing herself, which is annoying, because see, we get her down like this, and then she's like, oh, by the way, I'm back in the green, and I got a little protection. I don't know why she turns into Kermit to say that. Finally, what was I down to? 1040 for the timer? Ugh. But there it is. So obviously, you know right out the gate, we would have done this with a full team of Ewoks, plus we would have completed the battle. As far as the bottom two, I mean, I don't really have any definitive proof, but you're just gonna have to trust that both of those happened. I mean, the battle basically went exactly the same way as it did the first time, so I got them the first time, so I'd assume I got them again. Anyways, yeah, this was a pretty easy Galactic challenge. I didn't know how it was gonna go, because, I mean, at the end of the day, both factions typically suck. In my experience, Resistance are trash, and Ewoks, I mean, they're just Ewoks. But Kneesaa does make a huge difference, so that kind of boosts the Ewoks a little. And as far as Resistance, I guess they were still just trash, so that that Kneesaa boost made a huge difference. And it made this actually pretty dang simple. Actually, what I should do is try this on straight up auto. I don't know how straight up auto would go. Well, they like to target Rey, actually, so this might be a little weirder on straight up auto. You might get stuck behind Rey and the rest of the team will pick you off. I don't know. But anyways, that's all I got. So thanks for checking this out. And until next time, I said see ya.